What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success. And in this video here, I'm going to share with you how to market your clothing brand straight up. No gimmicks, no flash. Let's get right into it. Here it is. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at Design Crowd, and if you need designs made for your clothing brand, I seriously recommend that you check them out. I use them myself. They're a website that allows you to crowdsource designs from designers located all around the world, and for a special $100 offer, you can head over to designcrowd.com/apparel to learn more, or simply use the discount code APPAREL when you post a project on Design Crowd. All right, let's get after it. How do you market your clothing brand if you don't have a marketing budget? If you've watched a bunch of my other videos, you'll know that the starting point is that you need to build a foundation for your clothing brand. And your foundation is your brand concept needs to be good, your website quality needs to be good, your social media presentation needs to be good, and your product quality needs to be good. So the advice that I'm going to give you here when it comes to marketing your clothing brand moving forward is assuming that you already have those things in place for your clothing brand. Because any marketing on a weak foundation is going to lead to no results for your clothing brand, and it's going to lead to you becoming frustrated and writing negative comments on my YouTube channel. We definitely don't want that to happen. So basically, when you have that foundation under control, the next step is to acquire social proof for your clothing brand. And this is a true hustle phase. The reason why you need to do this is because when you acquire social proof for your clothing brand, it's going to make it much easier for you to make sales in the future when new leads are coming across your clothing brand, when traffic is being exposed to your website and they can see all the social proof that you have. This is going to really make it a lot easier to convert future traffic that you're driving to your website, okay? So you need to go about acquiring the social proof. And the way that you're going to do this is not going to be easy, but it's something that you definitely need to do. And the way that you're going to do this, if you don't have a marketing budget, is by simply engaging with people one-on-one on Instagram and getting them to buy from you because you are engaging with them, because you're actually building a relationship, and that relationship is building trust. That relationship is giving them value, and it makes them want to support you, okay? These people are going to be your first customers. The more that you do this, the more you're acquiring social proof for your clothing brand. And hopefully these people are going to be tagging you in pictures. If they're not automatically tagging you in pictures, you can reach out and ask for pictures. And these pictures are going to be extremely valuable for you to include on your website, on your Instagram account, on social media, because this is going to increase the perceived value of your clothing brand, and it's going to show that you are a clothing brand that already has customers, that's already cool, and is already thriving. Another way that you're going to go about acquiring social proof if you don't have a marketing budget is by reaching out to influencers and reaching out to celebrities and offering them free clothing that they don't need to buy, that you're just going to send off for free. And when these people accept and they, enjoy the clothing that you've sent them, they're going to take pictures for you, send you a picture of them wearing it, maybe tag you in a picture of them wearing it. And this is going to really, really boost the value of your clothing brand. So let's recap so far and go even deeper into the details so that you know exactly what to do here. You need to build that proper foundation, okay? So assuming that you have that foundation under control, then the next step, if you don't have a marketing budget, is to go on, say, Instagram, if that's your main social media platform, but you might already be on TikTok, already killing it on TikTok. Whatever your main social media platform is, and you want to start engaging with your target audience regularly. And this is going to take your own effort, your own time, your own sweat equity. And the types of things that you're going to be doing are going to their accounts, liking their posts, following their accounts, talking to them in the DMs, reaching out, maybe offering them a promo code, and basically doing whatever it is that you can do that's within your own hands to make those sales in the moment and to build trust and to build real relationships with people by actually investing your own time into doing that. And if you actually turn this into a system where you're doing this on a regular basis and you're doing it a certain amount of hours every day or a certain amount of time every day, you're going to notice really, really good results from this, because this is a very good way to market a clothing brand. It's not scalable. You can't scale this up because obviously it involves your own time. But at the beginning, that's the luxury that you have as an entrepreneur, is that you're not big too big yet that you don't have enough time to be answering everybody. And you're at the stage where you can invest your own time. You can be engaging with these people one-on-one, okay? So that's the stage that you're at in that second stage to marketing your clothing brand. Now, moving forward from there, if you gain, say, 500 customers, 1,000 customers, you get onto a bunch of celebrities and influencers, then you can utilize this data of people who have already bought from you before. You can extract the data and you can look at this data and use the data to target people with laser focus using Facebook ads and paid advertising. And this will allow you to reinvest your profits from the original sales that you had into things like Facebook ads, where you're not wasting money targeting people that aren't interested in your brand. You have the data, and so you know that exactly who you're targeting on Facebook is worth every single penny that you're spending, and that you're getting a solid ROAS on your investment, which is basically return on ad spend. And you want to make sure that your return on ad spend at that point is really, really good, because you don't want to be wasting money and trying to figure out exactly who your target audience is. You've already done that by the time that you've invested engaging with people on Instagram and building up your first customers that way. Now, this whole phase of engaging with people on social media to get your first customers takes time. So this isn't going to be just like a 1 week thing where, after 1 week of engaging with people on Instagram, already you're now in this phase to scale up your brand. You can take your brand to like crazy new heights. This takes a lot of time. And this is also what most clothing brand owners are not willing to actually do. So if you're one of the few clothing brand owners that's actually willing to put in the time to engage with people regularly, to make a system where you're doing this on a regular basis, you're doing it every single day, and you're building your customer base up slowly over, say, a year or 2 years, then you're going to have a real advantage, because after all of that, you're going to have real data that you can use to scale up your clothing brand and target people very, very accurately with paid advertising. And you really can't get to that point unless you go through that phase of learning exactly who your customer is, what they respond to. And also, this whole phase that you're going through of engaging with people on Instagram, say it's a year or 2 years of engaging with your target audience on social media, this whole phase, while you're doing that, you're also learning more about your brand. You're tweaking your foundation. You're understanding your brand concept better. You're understanding your website design better, and what you're just constantly updating your website to make it look as best as possible. And honestly, after 2 or 3 years of doing that, you'll notice that while you actually have something there at the end of the day that you're extremely proud of and that's selling extremely well, and then that mixed with the data of the first customers that you received, that's what it really looks like to grow a clothing brand without the fluff of trying to get rich quick, all of these drop shipping schemes that you see out there of people trying to, sell you on this like really quick results without having to put in any effort. This is the real way to do it, to actually build a legitimate clothing brand in 2020 moving forward, is by actually putting in the time to do these things and to learn about your brand and to actually build something that's really sick and that has a lot of people wanting to jump on board. The little thing that may have gone over your head that I really want to make sure you understand is extremely important for you to get results with this is consistency and sticking to a process that you stick to on a regular basis. So you may say right now, I've tried engaging with people on Instagram and it's not working. Or, I did it for a couple days and, I didn't see any results from it. And it's very much like going on a diet. If you do it for a couple of days, you won't really see any results. But if you do it for a month, they say 6 weeks with a diet is when you actually start to notice the real results kicking in, right? It's very similar to this with a clothing brand and actually sticking to a process of marketing where in the first week, you may not notice like crazy results. You may only get 1 customer. You may not even get any customers. But if you do it, you'll constantly get better at it. And over time, you'll start to notice the results come in, okay? So definitely try and be consistent with this. That's gonna help you like crazy at actually getting the results that you're trying to get. And I really hope that that helps you market your clothing brand moving forward. If you got a lot of value out of this video, then definitely smash the like button for me. I got a couple trolls on this channel who keep disliking all the videos as soon as I upload them. So that would be great if you do that for me. And if you haven't already, check out my free clothing brand marketing masterclass. All you have to do to get access is go to apparelsuccess.com/masterclass. You can watch the whole thing for free. And if you've made it to this point in the video, I want to tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have for Apparel Success. There's a link in the description below. Follow that link, join us in the group, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.